As a lifelong basketball fan, I've always been fascinated by the rhythm of the game, the momentum swings, the underdog comebacks, the clutch time decisions. So, welcome to the NBA Insights project. In this series, we are building a system to explore and understand NBA trends using real data. In this particular video, we will collect the regular season stats using Python and prep it for deeper analysis in the next episodes. NBA Insights is my way of combining that passion with my skills in data science and AI. This project is about more than just prediction. It's about discovering how data can deepen our understanding of the game we love. With each episode, I'm building a system that analyzes real NBA game data, visualizes team and player trends, and explores the hidden factors that shapes outcomes from regular season matchups to the high-stakes drama of the playoffs.
At this point, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Aykut, a data supervisor, PMP certified project leader, and lifelong basketball enthusiast. Over the years, I've led complex data projects across business and e-commerce domains. If you are curious about my other work, feel free to visit my personal website where I share blog posts and project highlights. But this project is different. It's personal. NBA Insight is where my professional skill set meets my passion for the game. I'm not just trying to predict scores, I'm exploring how the game flows and uncovering insights through data, both visuals and storytelling. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy seeing the game from a fresh perspective. Now that we have covered the project background and goals, let's take a look at the timeline. This slide outlines the key phases and milestones that will guide our progress from start to finish. Each phase is structured to ensure we have enough time for development, testing, and feedback while also staying on track with our overall deadlines. We have broken the project down into weekly deliverables, allowing us to maintain momentum and monitor progress closely. I'll walk you through what we expect to accomplish each week, including major checkpoints and review sessions. This timeline is not just a schedule, it's our roadmap to stay aligned, manage resources effectively, and deliver a successful outcome. Let's take a quick look at the technical backbone of the NBA Insights project. At the center is the NBA Insights engine, and surrounding it are 6 key layers, each playing a specific role in how the system works. Starting with the data layer, this is where everything begins. I'm using NBA API to pull real-time and historical game data. From there, pandas helps process that data and everything is saved locally in CSV files. I also created a custom feature builder script to engineer features like bean flags, rolling averages, and more. Next is the modeling layer. Here I train machine learning models starting with logistic regression and XGBoost. I'll be using scikit-learn pipelines and saving models using a joblib for reuse inside the app. The visualization layer brings the stats to life. I'm using matplotlib and plotly for custom charts and Tableau for high-level dashboards. Gradio will also help integrate some of these visualizations into the web app. At the app layer, I'm building an interactive Gradio app deployed either on Hugging Face, Spaces, or Streamlit Cloud. Users will be able to select themes, view predictions, and interact with visuals. Supporting all of these project tools like Jupyter Notebooks for prototyping, GitHub for version control, and my IDE of choice. It's going to be Windsurf or Cursor. Finally, the project includes expansion modules, which will be developed in later phases. This includes playoff mode, full season simulations, bracket forecasting, and even real-time prediction using live game data.
Week one was all about setting up our data. I used the NBA API package to pull team level stats for every regular season game in 2023-2024 season. The output is a clean CSV file with each team's performance per game, including their score, win loss situation, field goal, percentage, and more. This data set will power everything else we do, from visualizations to predictions. I also explored a few columns just to get familiar with the data and its structure. Starting next week, I'll begin engineering the features that will drive our first machine learning model.
Here's something really interesting when we group by wins and losses and look at point differential. The patterns tell a clear story. Winning teams finish with an average plus 12.3 points, and losing teams also 12.3, but of course minus. Um, what is more telling is the spread. The middle 50% of wins are between 6 and plus 17 points. That means most of NBA games are decided in that 10-15 point range. Well, yes, there are massive outliers too. Some losses go all the way down to minus 62. This is a really useful baseline before we start modeling anything. It tells us what normal looks like in a win or a loss. Let's explore whether home court actually makes a difference. We can infer home games from the VS pattern in the matchup column. Based on 2023 and 2024 regular season data, home teams scored an average of 114.68. Away teams scored around 113. So there's a small but consistent home court advantage of about 1.6 points per game. That might not sound like much, but in a league where games often come down to a single possession, it really matters. And interestingly, our dataset includes some non-NBA teams like G League Ignite and Cleveland Charge. Maybe they're from exhibition or special events. Definitely to keep things focused, we'll filter down to the official 30 NBA franchises for the rest of our analysis. All right, let's talk about the Lakers, because this chart, it's basically a Netflix drama in one line. At the beginning, everything looks fine. They're floating around 65% win rate. But then December hits and the line plummets. At one point, the Lakers are barely winning one out of every 3 games. It's like they forgot they were in the NBA. It's hard to guess, but maybe it's injuries, maybe it's chemistry. Either way, I'm sure fans were stressed. And then late January, that girl takes off like a fast break. By March, they're winning again, consistently, and heading into April, that's playoff energy. This is why I love the 20-game rolling win rate. Actually, it doesn't show who won, but it shows when the season flipped. In this video, we pulled real game data, explored real early trends, and already uncovered a few stories hidden in the numbers. In the next video, we'll take it a step further, diving into feature engineering, to prepare this data for machine learning. We'll explore things like rolling stats, home court indicators, and maybe even build a few surprise into the model. Until then, like the Lakers' second half surge, we are just getting started.